Hello guys, welcome back to another live video. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title, it's called I'm Not Converting to Muslim, right? Such a funny title because I've been meaning to do this video for a while now and I haven't been putting it off. I just haven't got around to doing it, and I just feel like now is the perfect time to do a video on this topic because I feel like I need time to explain what is going on, what is this topic about, guys. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna try my best to explain it, cover everything as much as possible. But first, can I just say, right, I don't have a problem with anyone's beliefs, anyone's religion. Guys, ignore this. I've like got a scab here because I've cut the side of my mouth and it's taken a while to heal. So I haven't got crumbs at the side of my mouth. Yeah, so I don't have a problem with anyone's religion, anyone's beliefs. I understand we all believe different things. I like people regardless of what gender you are, what race you are, where you're from in the world. Like, I don't have problems with people. As long as you're good to me, I'm good to you. Like, so as you can see from the title, guys, I'm not converting. I'm really not. So let's just dive into it, right? Let's just dive into it. So, as you guys may already know, right, since I've been born, right, since I could walk, since I could talk, right, I knew about God and I love God straight away. As soon as I had the brain cells to know who God is and, the world, and have a bit of knowledge around that as a young child, I just love God straight away. Yeah, I just loved him. I would get told stories about Jesus and stuff like that. I know Jesus is not his real name, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm just saying Jesus, right? So I made a commitment when I was a child that I'm going to stick to God no matter what. And when I say stick to God no matter what, I'm going to stick because I was in religion then. So I made the decision to stick to this religion for the rest of my life, right? To stick with God for the rest of my life. I wasn't going to stray from him. And I'm not referring to sin. I'm talking about other religions, right? God is the number one for me. Like, that was my mindset as a child, right? And it hasn't changed, right? I know God is real. I know he's the one that I want to follow. Like, that was my mindset, and that's still my mindset today. If not, it's more powerful today. My mind hasn't changed because I know that's who I should believe in. And with my culture, that's who most of us believe in as well, right? Everyone should know about God in my culture, right? So that's how it is and that's how it's going to stay. So yeah, so you can kind of see where this video is going. um so okay, let's fast forward into my 30s, right? So as some of you may know, I've been working on myself. I've been trying to get onto the narrow path. Still got a long way to go. um just really just making drastic changes in my life. And yeah, it's really worth it. It has been, shown, like, the changes that you do make truly, change a lot of things in your life. It may feel like it's a bad thing, but it's actually changing your life for the better. Thank you so much for the like, because it's about getting into alignment with yourself and with what's around you. And if you're trying to people please other people around you, you're never going to be happy. Hi Chris, I can't see my screen properly. Is it Christopher? I'm good, thank you. How are you? um yeah, so it's about getting into alignment, and this is what we're going to go into. So I've quit a lot of things in my life which I'm probably not going to go into, but I noticed that um I'm starting to attract different people into my life. And when I say different people, I mean different people are drawn to me, right? And I'm not going to go into the good people. I'm talking about, like, the new crowd that I'm attracting. That's good. I'm okay too. Thank you so much. I'm good. Thank you. So I've noticed that since I've changed the way I dress, so I like to wear more comfy clothes. Anyone would know that when I was in my 20s, I would wear like fashion items. I would always look my best, but now I'm more about dressing comfortable. I think it's because I'm getting older, so I like to wear sensible clothing. I just like to wear jeans, um, you know, puffer jackets, just like things to keep me warm and to feel more relaxed and comfortable, right? In terms of makeup, I don't really wear like lots of makeup, right? If I do wear makeup, it's very minimal. Um, I just noticed like the way I am spiritually as well, because we're more drawn to people spiritually, which people don't realize. Um, we think it's how people look, but it's not. Like we are drawn naturally to certain individuals in the spiritual world. And I find that um, a lot of people, I can't see my screen well, I do apologize. Hi. I find that a lot of people that are drawn to me tend to be Muslims now. I've noticed that, and not just Muslims, like people from the Asian backgrounds as well, that are more peaceful. I'm attracting that kind of crowd, and it's very interesting. Um, because I attract different people anyway, but I notice more as I'm getting more spiritual, I'm attracting a lot of like Muslims into my life. Oh, you brought yourself a new pair of jeans. It's fine, it's fine. Um, I find that when people are younger, you tend to go for like fancy items, which is normal. I mean, I don't know your age. I mean, it's not really an age limit, but a lot of people tend to like to buy items that they truly like. So as I was saying, like I noticed that I'm attracting a lot of Muslims into my life. When I say a lot, I mean they seem to be drawn to me, right? And um the purpose of this video is I've encountered like a Muslim person, right? And I brought up religion because I felt like religion was appropriate to be brought up in this situation, right? And we've been talking a lot about religion, and I'm not converting, guys. I'm not converting to Muslim. I find that, especially men that are Muslims. Hi, AP, what's up? I find that men that are Muslim, they like to, um, when they're interacting with a woman, they kind of want to convert them, right? I've noticed that. Not all Muslim men, but like some in particular. And it's very interesting because I'm very firm in my decisions. I let people know that um, if I'm getting involved with anyone romantically, you have to believe in my God, not their God, my God. And I've noticed that I noticed that with Muslims, right, Muslim men don't have an issue with religion. Like if a woman is another religion, that's fine to them. They don't mind it. Um, Christopher said, how do you feel about God? I'm a 30-year-old Catholic, it's all good. How do I feel about God? Are you talking about the God in the Bible? Because if you're referring to God in the Bible, my words can't express how I feel about God. I love him so much. Um, 38 is a good age, by the way. Um, yeah, so my screen is really funny, guys. Like it sometimes it does this. It's really bad. Like my phone. I need to get a new phone, but I can read some of the comments, but some of the other comments I can't really read. I do apologize. So if I don't say your names correctly, it's because of my screen. Hi TRYX. Um, Christopher said, "Bless you, peace be upon you." Thank you so much. Same to you as well. Um, so as I was saying, about the Muslim religion, um, I refuse to get involved with someone romantically that's not the same, that doesn't have the same beliefs as me, right? This is not me discriminating, it's purely because you have to be in alignment with someone that you're romantically involved in. And I mean, I see some people online getting with a Christian and a Muslim getting together, and I feel like it's not appropriate because I feel like one of you will have to convert to one religion, and I don't see how it will work, to be honest. AP said, I know nothing about Muslims, so only you would know how they come across to you. That's very true. I think it depends on the area that you live in as well and the kind of people you interact with because Muslims tend to be a bit more reserved. They don't really like get involved with people too much. They have their own group, I admire them for that because they like to be around like-minded people in terms of their religion. Um, but spiritually I am attracting them, unfortunately. Not in a when I say, I don't want to sound like I'm being negative because I don't have a problem with people of other religions, but I mean, if you're trying to get me romantically, that's not going to happen because I'm not interested in a man that is in another faith. To me, I'm not interested. Christopher said, finally, some honesty. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. I mean, I don't know all the Muslims in the world, and everyone's different as an individual, but I'm trying my best to explain like my experience so far. Um, so in terms of okay, where do I begin? Right, guys, I don't know if I should say this, right? So I remember last year back in summer, because this is when I started attracting Muslims. I don't know what's going on. So back in summer I was walking and a taxi driver spoke to me, right? And because where I want to say hang out, the places that I go to, the taxi drivers are always parked up so they see the regular people. Let me see what AP said. I agree. I'm only dating someone who's on the same wavelength as me. Also, I haven't got time for time wasting when it comes to relationships. Oh my gosh, AP, I feel like we need to dive into that topic because that's gonna have to be. I'm gonna have to come back to that comment because that's like I got loads to say about that actually. So, so yeah. So the taxi driver spoke to me, and I'm really friendly, guys. Like I like talking to people. I don't judge people like that. I don't think, oh, I'm not going to speak to you because you're not the same as me or anything like that. I speak to everyone. So me and him was having a conversation, but he was kind of hitting on me, right? And I was like, okay. And then so uh I was surprised because I said to him, where are you from? And I was surprised because his English was really good. So he was from Pakistan, right? And a really nice guy. When I see him now, I say hello to him. But fast forward, we was having a long conversation, and then it seemed like he was interested in me, which I was surprised. And then I said to him, "Are you single?" Right? But I wasn't asking him that to show my interest. I'm not showing my interest. I was just curious because if you're um saying all these things to me, like, are you actually single? Because you're a grown man. And he paused, and I thought, here we go. And he was like, no, I'm married. And he was like, the thing is, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry because I know men are watching this video. Christopher said Pakistan, best place. I'm really sorry because I know men are watching this video, guys. But I just want to say that how can I put this into words, guys? Because this is very spiritual. Do you know, like, okay, from my experience, right? Like if I met a guy and he was a liar and he would say that he's single and he's not. Do you get my point, right? I feel like now that I've like elevated spiritually, this okay, let me just tell you what he said. So he paused and then he said, yes, I'm married, right? This is what I'm getting at. And then I was like, hi. And then he was telling me, he was laying the cards on the table and he was saying, so guys, I'm burping. He was basically saying that I'd rather be honest, right? He was like, this is a bit what I'm trying to tell you. He was like, I'd rather be honest and tell you than lie to your face. And I was like, I respect that. But at the same time, guys, I was thinking to myself, isn't that the same thing as when a guy says that he's single and he's not? But now this guy is trying to be mature about it and saying, look, listen, look, I'm showing you that this is me. I'm married. I'm not lying to you. I feel like that's still a liar. I don't know why that screams liar. It's like, what? Like, I don't know why I think that. Christopher said you're with Jesus. Thank you so much. Um, Yeah, so oh my gosh, guys, I feel bad because if I'm saying it, and I feel like because of my title, I feel like a Muslim's gonna watch this video, so I have to be very careful how I word this. So we were still talking. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like I need to learn to keep it moving, right? I'm not interested, keep it moving, but because I'm so friendly and I set people for the way they are, I'm still talking to him, right, to show that I haven't got no problems with him whatsoever. So we were talking, and he was saying about, oh God, how did he word this? I can't remember how he worded it, but he was basically saying that he's got female friends, and when they get a man, he leaves them alone. So basically, I don't know if he's, uh, I don't know if children or anyone's going to watch this video, so I'm going to keep it PG. So I don't know if that means that he gets involved with them romantically, and then when they find like an actual partner, he moves out the way. I don't know what that meant. Um, right, let me see the comments. He's saying he has a wife, but wants another wife or so chick. IEP is just saying it how he is, how it is. He's just saying it how it is. Christopher said his veg plate says Birmingham. He hangs in London, but Pakistan. What a guy. So, um, so basically, um, yeah, so I was like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh, I can't remember what I said to him, guys. But my screen is going funny, guys. I need to 1 second. Let me just close the screen. Right. Sorry about that. It's because my phone, I think I got water on my phone, and it always happens. So I had to like close my screen off. So yeah, so we were still talking, and he was like, I'm trying to remember far back. So I think he was basically hinting at me that we could be friends, right? Get it? Like friends. And then he could tell that I wasn't interested. I don't know what I was saying to him, but I was really not interested, but I was still talking to him, right? My phone screen, guys, 1 second. My phone screen is playing up. I do apologize. I'm gonna try my best to do this live video. So yeah, it's funny how my phone screen was all right before and now it's playing up. So I'm guessing that he wanted me to be his friend or something like that, and then he was asking me my age, and he panicked. He was like, "Oh my God, are you sure you're that age? Because you look 16." And I was like, I'm not 16. And he kept saying it. He was like, he was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. He was like, you actually look 16. Are you sure that you're your age? I mean, number one, if you think I'm 16, why are you talking to me? That's what worried me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so bad. But I had to just keep a straight face. I had to just play it cool. But in my head, I was thinking, you think that I'm 16 and you're still talking to me? This is so wrong. But anyway, right, that was like one encounter. Um, I've had another encounter, but I'm not going to go into that one. The recent one, right? So I'm not going to go too much into it, guys. But me and another guy, he's Muslim. We were talking about religion, right? And his English is not the best, but I'm very patient with people that are new to English. So I was listening to him, and he was basically saying that the Muslim religion is one true religion, right? And he believes that this is what they believe. They believe that Jesus is a prophet, and they believe that Jesus, right? Okay, right. They said he's a prophet, right? However, this is what stunned me. He said Jesus is coming back, and I was like, wait, you guys believe that Jesus is coming back? And then my face dropped. He said he's coming back to say that he's a prophet. Guys, can you believe this? Can you believe this? I was just in my head, I was thinking, what? What? So, so yeah, so we had a lot of debates about religion. I found that like if I spoke about Christianity, he didn't want to hear it. But he wanted to talk about his religion mostly. He said that with Christianity, it goes, you guys, thank you so much for the like. He was like, you guys have got three gods. And I was trying to explain to him that there's so many different types of Christianities that they are changing the things that are in the Bible, right? And I was trying to explain to him that in the very beginning, which he didn't like to hear, I can't wait to reply to AP's comment. In the very beginning, um, obviously in Christianity, in the Bible, God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit are one dimension, right? And I was trying to explain that to him that people are probably twisting it out of context and saying that there's like three gods or something like that. But the three gods fall into it because of Mary, right? And I was trying to explain that not all Christians follow that belief, right? And that went in one ear and out the other, because the next time we talked about it, he was like, I don't want to listen to a religion that's about three gods. And I was like, it's not three gods, right? So frustrating. AP said, yeah, I've heard that before. And Muhammad is the son. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one. Muhammad is the son of God. Oh, because yeah, that makes sense. Muhammad was. See, I don't know the religion well. I know bits and bobs. I know Muhammad is an important person in their religion, right? I know that for a fact, but I didn't know that he was the son of God. You're the first person to tell me that. Oh, they say that. See, they never told me that yet. See, I haven't had like a long conversation with them. Uh, yeah, interesting. So, very interesting. So we had like debates about that. He invited me to the mosque. I was like, I'm not going to the mosque. Uh, guys, I feel like I should just leave this conversation here. But yeah, um, yeah, back to what I was saying, like, it's just appalling that um the men that I've encountered that are Muslim, they're not following their religion clearly. Like this guy even asked me to be his girlfriend, and he also told me a different time that in Muslim religion they don't do boyfriend and girlfriend. It's usually they just marry. So the fact that they're in two minds, practicing the Western society and also trying to practice their religion, just shows me that, this one true religion, is it really a thing? Like, is it real? Because um they're not following it. Unfortunately, they're not following their religion the way that I thought they were. The fact that it is now Ramadan. The fact that it's now Ramadan for their religion, and the fact that the guy is like, I can't talk to you now because it's Ramadan. However, I can talk to you in the night. So you're telling me after you've done fasting and you've ate your dinner, you're now gonna go into talking to me to entertain your lust or whatever it is that you think you can gain from me. It's beyond me, guys. And I don't know what to say, but I don't know why I'm attracting Muslims, but I'm not interested, right? I'm only interested in men that believe in God. And I know that's very rare in the UK to find a man that believes in God. It's not rare, but obviously you got to be in the right places like church and stuff like that. But um, I'm not converting to Muslim religion. He's got it all planned out in his head, and I'm just like, no, I'm not going to no mosque. Like, no offense, but I'm not going to a mosque. Like, I'm staying who I am. Like I'm not converting. It's not part of my culture. I can't resonate with it. I'm so sorry. I can't. And when I'm hearing about their religion, my head just starts spinning. Like I don't want to hear about it. It just my head doesn't feel good when I hear it. I don't resonate with it at all. Right, let's go back to AP's comment, the other one about I'm only dating someone who's on the same wavelength as me. I find that's hard to find someone that's on the same wavelength as you. That's very hard because you kind of attract like the people that's around you. Like whoever's in your circle, sometimes you attract more of that. I haven't got time for time wasting when it comes to relationships. Oh, do you know, in terms of time wasting, there's so much people that are wasting people's time, and it's so sad that people can't be honest today in today's world. They can't even be genuine with people and tell them straight up that they're not interested. They're just stringing people along and leading them on, and it's so bad. It's really bad. Amy said, if you go in the mosque, you will come out a Muslim. Can you trust me? That actually cracked me off. Oh, do you know what? Someone that's very close to me said that if you go into the mosque, they said to me, if you go into the mosque, there's no point you reading your Bible. And that made me laugh as well. That was so funny. Guys, you guys crack me up, man. It's not going to happen. I'm not interested in going to another place of worship. Um, doesn't resonate with me at all. Definitely not. Definitely not. Uh, and I'm not about to turn Muslim, so I'm definitely not going into the mosque. But can I just also say that anyone that's watching this video, if you are a Muslim, this is no disrespect to your religion. It's just basically me explaining why I'm so firm in my beliefs with God in the Bible. I do have Muslim friends. I've had Muslim friends in the past. Um, I have no issue with the Muslim religion. I have no issue whatsoever. I have no issue with anyone that is an atheist. I have no issues with people, guys, because I connect better with a lot of different people anyway. Like, I get on better with other people than Christians anyway, so I don't have a problem with that. Um, AP said, yeah, people use whoever for what they can gain out of them. No one's genuine and honest with each other. Shake my head. I agree with that. Like, I just feel like if you don't offer people, okay, so if someone's using someone, right, and you don't offer them that anymore, they're no longer interested. People are not even connecting based on connection anymore. They're just connecting based on what they can gain from people, and it's sad. People can't even be genuine and honest anymore. I don't know what's happening with this world. It's just people are on a different zone. That's why I said it's hard to get people on the same wavelength as you, because people are, oh my gosh, when I say people, I'm just generalizing. I don't mean everybody, but people are so crazy nowadays. Yeah, so I hope no one gets offended by this video. It's just my personal experience. It's just I'm so firm in my belief that I'm not straying to any other religion. If it was a different religion, um, coming towards me with the same tactic, I would do the same exact video onto them as well. Um, it's just not acceptable, especially if your religion states that you should get married and you're offering me breadcrumbs. I'm not interested. I wouldn't be interested anyway, but I'm just definitely not interested. Um, but you can kind of see that the religion is slowly being put onto me. It's trying to convert me, and it's not going to happen. I only believe in the God in the Bible, the Hebrew God. I only believe in Him. So, guys, I'm going to end this video here now. I don't know how I feel about posting this video onto my page because I don't know how people are going to take it. I know there's a lot of people that get very defensive over their religions, and I just hope I don't offend anybody. I'm sure they feel the same way about my beliefs as well. I'm sure it's a mutual thing. I'm sure if anyone was trying to convert them to Christianity, I'm sure they would have a lot more to say as well. Um, AP said, I'd love to be in a relationship, but it's scary, trust issues and all sorts of. AP, that's very interesting coming from you because you're usually this strong person in my life, in the conversations. You're usually the person that grounds everybody. I've been watching like crazy videos on YouTube, like, like crime stories, and it's freaking me the hell out. Like, how many people are killing their partners? I'm just like, oh, it's so much better to be single. So let's go back to AP's comment. I'd love to be in a relationship, right? So AP wants to be in a relationship, guys, right? But it's scary. So AP is scared of something. He's scared of the unknown. Maybe he's scared of something that may never happen. AP. AP has trust issues. I feel like is the trust issues with you, or do you feel like your partner may have trust issues? As I feel like with a relationship, in order for a relationship to work, you have to trust each other. And I think that's the hard part, especially in a world where people are not genuine anymore. You think you can trust them, and then you just don't know who people are behind closed doors. I feel like when you think you know people, you really don't. But yeah, the world is very unknown. I feel like in these times now, it's important to be really close to God. Like, God will tell you who to go for and who to cut off. Like, literally, there was this guy online. He's all the way in the US, and he started acting crazy in my inbox. Oh my God, I feel like he might watch this video actually because I gave him my YouTube. Oh my gosh, I hope he forgives me for saying this, right? So So he started acting crazy. I'm saying it how it is, guys. So he started. This is my perspective, right? His perspective will be totally different. Only God knows the real perspective of this situation. So he started acting crazy in my inbox, right, and accusing me, right. So basically, me and him were talking on a friend level, right, and he believed that um we can't be friends, right. I don't know how he got this into his head. He just done a 360 on me, right, and he was, I don't know, he was like, I'm not going to go into what he said because it's so wrong of me to chat him on here, but um I spoke to God in the morning, like when I was, this is like before, so when I was talking to him, the following morning, because I was really upset by how he was talking to me, so I spoke with God and God said cut him off. So me and him was talking again right after that, after I had that conversation with God. Thank you so much for the likes. After I spoke with God in the morning, we spoke on the phone, like texting, and he came with the same attitude. And I said to him, I just spoke with God, and God said to me, I should cut you off. And in the end, he blocked me because, some people are just not worth the drama, guys. Like, life is hard as it is. It's too short. There's a lot going on in people's lives, and we don't need the distractions. We don't need to be fighting with people over nonsense, right? AP said getting a partner to be romantic with is easy, but the relationship is harder. Uh, how do I word this, right? How do I apply this to me? I find the romantic bit is the hardest bit because I find that it's so complex that some people don't even like public display of affection. People have different love languages. When I say love languages, people have different ways to show love and how they want to receive love. I find that the romantic bit can be fake as well, especially when people are just, laying on thick and saying a lot of sweet words and it's not genuine. I feel like that's the hard bit, especially when you see that then afterwards the curtain falls and you realize they're not even who they pretended to be in the beginning. I feel like the romantic bit is hard. Um, Relationships are very complex. I agree. I feel like I feel like people are doing relationships wrong. If we follow the tradition in the Bible, it should be you speak with God first and you find out who your partner is before you get involved with someone. Because it's meant to be a soul connection. Luke said uneven yokes, believers and unbelievers. I agree, Luke. I agree. They should not be connecting, but I find that a lot of people like to go for the opposites. This whole thing of opposites attract. AP said I was in a 5-year relationship and she was nuts. Nice girl, but crazy. Do you know why I'm laughing, guys? Do you know why I'm laughing? AP, I swear I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because today I was talking to one of my online friends, right? And we was talking about his ex and how she was crazy. So, so I feel like this is a theme today. Crazy women in relationships, right? And I think I shouldn't laugh because it must be very traumatizing, but I'm just laughing at the crazy part because some of the stories that you hear, you're just thinking, wow, like how is a woman behaving this way? Like, does she have no shame? 5-year relationship is a long time, definitely. It's not nice to be with someone that's nuts because you're trying to, build, a relationship, and this could probably tie in with what you're saying. So it's easy to be romantic with let's say the crazy person, but the relationship thing was harder. So it must have been very challenging to, like a tug of war, like you're both pulling the rope. One person wants more attention and you're trying to pull for stability, and it's hard, but you have to understand that. See, I want to say not everybody's like that, but I find that when you get rid of somebody, the person comes back again in another body. I shouldn't laugh at this, but it can be quite true. Unless they're really guided by God and they don't let Satan use them, then it's more easier if you got that common ground. Elixir share joy, it's rare, crazy. Oh, I can't read the comment properly. Crazy, past frustrations unresolved, like Chucky Doll. Like the Chucky Doll. Oh my gosh, that movie. Oh my gosh, guys. Chucky is crazy. I used to watch that. Obviously, I don't watch like horror movies now, but I used to watch that and it was so funny. Oh my gosh, if I saw Chucky right now, I would freak out because Chucky. Chucky, you just look and you see Chucky running across the room, and it's just like, oh my God, guys, I'm getting scared now thinking about Chucky. um, Keats coming back. AP said you might be right. Guys, these comments are so funny. Let's go back to Luke's comments. So Luke said, share joy, it's rare that people want to share joy, crazy, past frustrations, unresolved issues. I feel like people need to like heal before they get into relationships as well. And I feel like a lot of people that are damaged, when I say damaged, I don't mean like you, AP. I mean a lot of like the crazy people, they always want to get into relationships because they just can't be on their own, right? And they've got so much unresolved issues. Um, I hope your ex didn't look like Chucky, AP, the Chucky doll. Um, yeah, it's so interesting. I should do a separate video about this, like exes and stuff. Guys, that would be so interesting, right? Failed relationships, lack of finding love, you know, where it all went wrong. Guys, should we do this? Oh my gosh, I wish I could do this tonight. Failed relationships where it went where like everything just went downhill, right? And it's just not working. It's just not it. Um Luke said Chucky should have forgave his enemies. Not in a chance. Chucky became a demon because I don't know if anyone's watched the movie, but I shouldn't really talk about it, should I? Especially not on his channel. So as you know, in the movie, the man is putting his spirit into Chucky. That's why Chucky becomes evil and possessed. Chucky equals the worst boyfriend. I don't think anybody would want to get involved with Chucky, but you know the way women are today, they probably would get involved with Chucky, to be honest. They're like the bad boys. AP said no, not at all. I'm guessing that's about the Chucky doll. Yeah, so guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up now. I'm gonna end this live. Unfortunately, I wish I could do another one talking about like failed loves and stuff like that because I think that would be really interesting. But if I do this tonight, I'll never get no sleep. Yeah, so guys, yeah, just to summarize this video, just in case any Muslim person has tuned in, this video is no offense to any Muslims, it's no offense to people of other beliefs. I don't have no issue with other people. Like I respect and love everybody, honestly. I'm not even just saying that, I really do. Like I like the fact that people have other beliefs because it makes us all unique. I can't force everyone to believe the same thing as me. I'm not that kind of person, and I expect the same back from people to not force me into their religion as well. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. AP said, Tanya, don't take this the wrong way. My ex looks similar to you. No lie. Do not lie. AP, do not do not lie. Are you sure that you're not looking at me and you've seen your ex, right? But I don't actually look like her. Could you imagine? Like you're imagining that I'm her, and this is actually funny. This is actually hilarious. Like, do not lie. Do I really look like a little bit? I look similar. Do I look similar? Like, is there some resemblance? Like, I look similar to your ex. Oh my gosh, you're gonna think I'm crazy now if you think I look like her. Nick said, don't summon Chucky doll. What does summon mean? Guys, help me because I'm not really good when it comes to big words and stuff like that. I don't know all the words in the dictionary. It's because I don't read much. Is summon like I feel like I know what it means. Don't summon Chucky doll. Is that like don't control? No? Someone help me out. AAP said maybe that's why you took to watching. Wait. Maybe that's why I'm guessing you said maybe that's why I took to watching you at first, respectfully. Ah, I get what you mean. So you're probably drawn to you're probably drawn to watching me because maybe you've seen like similarities. Do I look similar to her, or is there something about me that reminds you of your ex? It's very interesting. Luke said cute. I can't read these comments properly, guys. Bring about. AP said I'm being serious. Okay, I believe you, AP. My screen is going funny, so I can't read the comments properly. Luke said bring to life. It's like summon. Don't summon Chucky Dot. Yeah, don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna manifest Chucky Dot. I just looked at my window because I thought I don't want to see Chucky doll. No, guys, I'm not meant to fear anything. I'm only meant to fear God. So I'm not gonna have that fear in my heart because I know Satan likes to make people scared and got all these scary movies. This is why I don't watch horror movies anymore because it's putting fear into people as well. Um, AP said I could send you a pic. I probably won't see the resemblance though, because I feel like when people look like somebody that don't always see it for themselves, it's always other people that have to see it. Um, Luke said, Google the word summon. I wish I could, but it would take, maybe my live will get disconnected. AP said, when I first saw you on YouTube. Wow, so I must look similar to her then if you, you said you could send a picture. Luke said Chucky's Bride. Oh my gosh. I know Chuck, I didn't watch. Wait, did Chucky's, I shouldn't even ask this question, guys. I shouldn't even show interest in this topic. Did Chucky's Bride have a movie with him? Because I didn't watch that. I'm sure she did. So guys, I'll wrap this video up and then I'll reply to the last comment. So anyone that does watch this video is not to persuade anyone to into any religion. It's not to get anyone into the Muslim religion or the Christian religion. It's just purely my views and my opinions on the topic and how I feel like people are not practicing their religions correctly. Luke said good night. Good night to you as well, Luke. Yeah, and Luke, I finally did a live because you was asking me to come on live, so I finally done it. AP said, I can't see, guys. It ain't why I watch you now. I actually enjoy watching you. I appreciate that, AP. I get what you mean. Like in the beginning, you was watching for that reason, but then you saw my content and you found interest. I get that because I feel like if you was watching purely because of your ex, I don't think you would have stuck around this long, to be honest. Luke said Sunday night here, 7 p.m. California. Food recipe video looks at food. I've been thinking about food videos. I don't know if I'll be able to do that yet. Maybe in the future. English dish. You know, when I make my dinners, I think about your comment, Luke. I keep thinking, oh my gosh, like Luke wants to see some content on food recipes. Maybe one day, hopefully, because I feel like that would be really good. Because I find food interesting. And I feel like people do love watching stuff about food on YouTube, especially. Yes, it would be so interesting, and I could learn so much from you guys as well. And hopefully, I don't burn the kitchen down. Yeah, it'd be so so fun. Right, guys, I'm struggling to wrap this video up. I don't even know what else more to say. But thank you so much for people that have commented on this video. Thank you so much for the likes. Anyone that does watch this video after I posted it, it's not to persuade anyone into any religion. It's just my opinions only. I know I've said that about 500 times, but I know what people are like. People get into their heads and then they start judging people based on what they said. I don't want any hate comments under this video over. I'm not against any religion. I'm just here to like talk about my experiences. Um, Luke said, cup of tea. I can barely see these emojis. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't even respond properly. Yeah, tea, English tea. Like it's always nice to have a cup of tea. A little, I can't speak. Like a little chit chat, a cup of tea. Oh, AP said you're an intelligent queen, Tanya. Thank you so much. Like, I'm trying my best. Yeah, I do love doing these videos, guys, and I love talking to you all as well. And also, I wanted to do a post on YouTube. I never got around to doing it, but I really appreciate you guys for being so sweet and giving me like a safe space to talk as well. It was so like when I watched the video back and I read the comments, my heart was so, touched by it. Luke said, my middle name is William, like Prince William, same age, 42. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, you got the middle name of Prince William. That's crazy, that is. I didn't know he was 42. He looks young for 42. I didn't know he was that old. But 42 is not old, guys. I just mean like I didn't know he was that old, like because obviously I was a child when they were children. So I didn't know, the age difference because I was too young to know anyway. I was a child when Princess Diana died anyway, and I didn't know what was going on. I was really young. Um, Luke said I was born in England too. That's crazy. Who's born first? Is William older than you? technically? Is he older? So did your mom get the name from William? I'm so curious. 1982. Wow, that's very interesting. Yeah, so guys, if you guys have any suggestions, like Luke's gave me some suggestions, and if he does any topics you guys want me to cover, if anybody wants any advice or anything like that, I'll be happy to do a video on any topic. You're born in April Fools. King Charles still alive and well. Yes, he is. He's still alive and well. Well, I don't know if he's well. I don't know, but he's still alive. I don't know about his health though. I don't know. I haven't looked it up. I rarely watch TV, so I don't know what's happening with King Charles. I know that they've started to put his face on money as well. I haven't received money with his face on there, but I've seen somebody that has got his face on the money. We've still got a lot of Queen notes, to be honest. His age, I don't know King Charles's age actually. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about his age. AP said, what other platforms are good to watch Tanya on YouTube? What do you mean? Wait, what other platforms are good to watch Tanya on YouTube? Do you mean like, wait, I need to figure out what you mean. Do you mean, do I have any other YouTube channels? Or do you mean it like in a question like there's no one else to watch besides Tanya? Is that what you mean? King William next. Yes, he would be next. And Princess Kate, I think that's her name. Kate Middleton. Yeah, I think that's her name. Yeah, they would be next, technically. That's if the world is still here, or if we're all here. You know, we don't know. Anyone can die. We don't know what's going to happen. Technically, it could imagine it could have been like, say if the Queen, right, she was like, right, Charles, you can go onto the throne. It could have been King Charles and Princess Diana. Could you imagine? Queen Tanya. I feel like me as a queen, guys. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? I'd be doing a YouTube vlog still. AP said others in general. Oh, that's so sweet. That's like so what other platforms are good to watch Tanya on YouTube? Oh, do you mean like in comparison, like it's better to watch me? I'm guessing that's what you mean. Or are you asking me to give you suggestions of other YouTube channels to watch? I feel like that'd be a good video to recommendations actually. I like watching a lot of psychology videos on YouTube. I love psychology. What's Braveheart? Is that a movie? You love the Scottish accent. I can't understand the Scottish accent, to be honest. When they speak, I don't understand them. And the Irish is so strong. There's another accent in the UK that I can't understand as well, but I can't think of what it is. And I'm not going to try and guess over because I make myself look stupid. Mel Gibson. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm going to end this live here. Luke said a romantic movie. I don't know that movie actually. I'll have to Google it. Yeah, I'm gonna end this live here. I'm so sorry. It's been good talking to you all as well. So sorry if anybody wants to drop any comments, quickly drop them down below because I'm gonna end this live. Luke said it's an amazing movie. I haven't watched it. I rarely watch movies now. I need to get back into watching some. Braveheart, it's a good watch. It's good. Watch it, Tanya. AP said to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch this movie, guys. Where can I watch it on? On Amazon? Because I've got Amazon Prime. I don't have Netflix, guys. I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way to watch it. Is it like a old movie or a new movie? Oh, it's a romantic movie. I'm gonna need a box of tissues watching this movie. Rent it on YouTube. I don't have money for that, Luke. Night to you, AP. Oh, it's a sad movie. Okay, I'll have to be in the right mood to watch that then. Okay, guys, love you all. Please take care. Everyone stay safe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the comments. on my video. Luxa, come on. Okay, I will try and make time to watch it. Yeah, so bye everyone. Take care. Stay blessed. Love you all. Good night. Bye.